Discovering the Deeper Aspects of the Tao. A complete chapter-by-chapter exploration by Ryan Franklin. The Tao Te Ching teaches that the way which can be fixed into a single path is not the eternal way. Use no way as way. We took that teaching seriously. Rather than presenting one interpretation and calling it correct, we examine every chapter through 4 classical lenses: philosophy, cultivation, Zen, and martial arts, because Laozi himself warned us against clinging to one perspective. Each lens reveals truths the others cannot see. Together, they uncover possibilities that no single reading ever could. This is the Tao Te Ching. Read the way it asks to be read, with an open mind, from every angle, holding nothing fixed. Wang Bi, the brilliant young philosopher of the 3rd century, reads each verse as revealing the deep structure of reality. The relationship between being and non-being, form and emptiness. Heshang Gong, the hermit by the river, reads the same words as a manual for inner cultivation. Breath, energy, meditation, and the transformation of the self. Chan Buddhism was born from the meeting of Indian meditation and Taoist insight. Its founders studied the Tao Te Ching deeply, and recognized in it the same truths they had discovered through sitting. Chan strips away commentary to ask, what is this verse pointing to, right now, before you think about it? The internal martial arts, Tai Chi, Bagua, Xingyi, are the Tao Te Ching made physical. They were created by Taoist practitioners who took Laozi's words literally. The soft overcomes the hard, the yielding overcomes the forceful. Every verse is read through the body. Neither Chan nor martial arts is foreign to this text. They are what happens when different traditions take the Tao seriously and follow where it leads. The Tao gives birth to 1. 1 gives birth to 2. 2 gives birth to 3. 3 gives birth to the 10,000 things. The 10,000 things carry yin on their backs, and embrace yang in their arms, blending these breaths into harmony. What people detest: being orphaned, alone, unworthy. Yet kings and lords call themselves by these names. Thus things may decrease and thereby increase, or increase and thereby decrease. What others have taught, I also teach. The violent do not die natural deaths. I shall take this as the father of my teaching. Tao. The Tao, source of all existence. Yi. 1. The first differentiation, primal unity. Ah. 2. Yin and yang, fundamental polarity. San. 3. Dynamic interaction producing creation. Heshang Gong, cultivation. Blending these breaths into harmony, Heshang Gong applies this directly to practice. The cultivator harmonizes yin and yang within the body through breathing, through posture, through mental cultivation. The goal is not to eliminate one or enhance the other, but to allow them to blend, to circulate, to transform into each other naturally. The violent do not die natural deaths in cultivation. This means that force destroys what it attempts to create. The practitioner who forces breath, forces energy, forces states, this practitioner harms rather than helps the process. Bodhidharma Chan, Zen. Nothing exists independently. Everything is interconnected in a web of arising and passing away. The 10,000 things carry yin and embrace yang. Chan might read this as the non-duality at the heart of apparent duality. Yin and yang are not truly separate. They are 2 aspects of one reality, distinguishable but not divisible. Things may decrease and thereby increase. This is the teaching of emptiness. What is full of self is actually empty. What is empty of self is actually full. Internal martial arts. The Tao gives birth to 1 in combat. This is the unity of intention and action, the moment before movement separates into technique. 1 gives birth to 2, this is the polarity of yin and yang that allows all martial movement, advance and retreat, expansion and contraction, substantial and insubstantial. 2 gives birth to 3, this is the dynamic interplay that produces actual technique, the third element that emerges from the interaction of the two. Blending these breaths into harmony, this is the goal of mature practice in any tradition. Wang Bi, philosophical. The fundamental statement of Taoist cosmology. The Tao gives birth to 1, Wang Bi would emphasize that this is not temporal sequence but logical priority. The Tao does not first exist and then produce the One. Rather, the One is the Tao in its first manifestation, the first distinction within undifferentiated source. The progression to 2, 3, and the 10,000 things follows the same logic. Each stage emerges from the previous not through passage of time but through increasing differentiation. Discovering the Deeper Aspects of the Tao, by Ryan Franklin. Both volumes are available on Amazon and free on Kindle Unlimited. Links in the description. Watch the complete chapter-by-chapter deep dive. The full 2-hour 38-minute movie is available on the channel. Link in the description.